Today's route is taking us along the coast of Washington into Oregon. We will end the day at Coos Bay, Oregon, after taking a detour through Salem and Eugene. Welcome back to day 4 of our trip. We started the day with clear skies and jumped onto the Pacific Coast Highway Route 101. Today we will ride about 410 miles or 660 kilometers. My wife was surprised to learn that the Pacific Coast Highway is not 100% along the ocean. This portion is along forests and wetlands with the coast nowhere in sight. This is one detail we noticed along the highway that we don't see often where we live: tsunami evacuation route signs. Once again, not much traffic on the road today. This is surprising as we are at the start of one of the gems of motorcycling, Route 101. Since the tide was low today as we rode by, my GPS showed a bay on our right, but all we could see was mud. Still no sight of the ocean yet. Lots of woodlands though. Lots of sweeping turns so far today. We will have much more later on as we get further south and take some unexpected turns. We stopped in the town of Chinook to take a break and gas up. These videos make long distances seem short, but by this point we've been on the road for almost 2 hours. Another tunnel today. This will be the only one for the day as it goes under Fort Columbia. Finally, the ocean is visible as we get closer to Astoria. We can see the city of Astoria, Oregon across the bay, and we'll get to cross a decently long bridge today. We finally made it to Oregon, another state that we can say we've entered. This bridge crosses the Columbia River. As we gained altitude going up the bridge, we can see how shallow the river is at this time. Another bridge on the south side of Astoria. This time, we're crossing Young's Bay. not sure what these yellow plants are, but they stood out compared to the rest of the vegetation of the area. We passed by many small towns along Route 101. We stopped in one of them for lunch to take a well-deserved break. Looks like someone sent a search party after us. We caught this helicopter passing overhead. Hopefully it comes out on the camera. This is where the day gets interesting. We were planning to visit a Harley Davidson dealership in Portland, but I didn't want to take the 26 east. If you remember the route of the day snapshot at the beginning of the video, we never reached Portland. Looking back, we should have taken this exit east to Portland. This would have shortened our day considerably. The forest canopy here is so lush that it almost creates a tunnel covering the highway. This occurred many times during the day. With so many turnoffs along the way, we had to stop and take in the views. If you ever find yourself on Route 101, please be sure to stop and enjoy the sights. this is where we waste a bit of the day. While the route will be gorgeous, this route will turn into a rough gravel road which my wife was not comfortable on, and we'll have to double back. This extended our day by at least an hour. The upcoming photo is not from a turnout. That gravel was the actual road and it got rougher. We decided to turn back to Route 101. At this point, we were too far in to turn back to Portland, so we decided to continue on to Salem and stop at their dealership for an Oregon poker chip. Steph was much happier on these roads. They were wide open views and no gravel. Decided to take Oregon Route 22 to get to Salem. As you can see, the shadows are starting to get long and we're already much later than we thought, and we still had over 200 miles to go. Rushing to get to the Harley dealership before they closed. We couldn't stay in Oregon an extra day because I had already booked hotels into California. At this point, our cameras were almost dead. Steph did great keeping up as she didn't like riding hard. We are almost done today's video, and we are almost at Salem. We just made it before they closed for the day. We did jump on Interstate 5 to quickly go south into Eugene. We then took Oregon 38 back to Route 101 and went south to Coos Bay. We arrived at our hotel just as the sun was setting. want to express my thanks to Timbertown Harley in Salem for their hospitality and letting us cool down before we had to take off again. Join us next week for more of our Route 101 as we go from Oregon to California.